Greetings, friends. I'm sure you've all heard the phrase, life is what you make it, but have you ever really contemplated what that means? It's a profound idea, isn't it? The notion that we each hold the power to give life its meaning, to shape our experiences, and ultimately to craft our own reality. Consider this for a moment. Life, in its most basic form, is a series of events, experiences, encounters, and emotions. But it's the meaning we attach to these elements that truly bring them to life. A sunset, for instance, is nothing more than the sun dipping below the horizon. But in the eyes of a poet, it could symbolize the end of an era, or the promise of a new dawn. Each of us is a creator, an artist of our own life. We paint our world with vibrant hues of joy, sadness, triumph, and despair. And it's within our power to decide the significance of every brushstroke. Let me share with you a personal anecdote. Some years ago, I found myself in a rather bleak situation. I had lost my job, my relationship was on the rocks, and I was drowning in a sea of self-doubt. It felt as though life had dealt me a losing hand. But then, I decided to change my perspective. Instead of seeing my job loss as a disaster, I chose to view it as an opportunity for growth. I embraced the chance to explore new career paths, to learn new skills, and to redefine my professional identity. That shift in perspective, that decision to imbue a negative situation with a positive meaning, was transformative. And so, even in the face of adversity, I realized that my creative power could give this situation a new meaning. It's a power that each of us possesses, a power that lies within. It's the power to shape our reality, to give life its essence, and to transform the mundane into the extraordinary. So, my friends, I urge you to seize that power, to wield it with courage and conviction, to make your life the masterpiece that you want it to be. Because after all, life is what you make it. Creation is not limited to artists, writers, or musicians. It is inherent in all of us, in every decision we make, every thought we have. It's as simple as preparing a meal for a loved one, or as complex as crafting a symphony. It's in the way we choose to arrange our homes, the clothes we wear, even in the words we use to express our thoughts and feelings. Think about the last time you created something. Maybe it was a painting, a poem, or perhaps a home-cooked meal. Or it could be a moment, a memory, a shared experience. Remember how it felt. That sense of accomplishment, of bringing something into existence that wasn't there before. That's the magic of creation. Let me share with you a personal story. Years ago, before the invention of smartphones and social media, I was an avid photographer. I would spend hours exploring my surroundings, seeking out the perfect shot. One day, I found it. A single perfect sunflower in a field of green. I captured it, not just with my camera, but with my heart. When I developed the film and saw the image, I was filled with an indescribable feeling of satisfaction. That sunflower, that moment, would have faded and been forgotten with the passing of time. But because of my act of creation, it was given a new life. It was immortalized. In that moment, I felt a profound sense of purpose. I realized that I had not just recorded a moment in time, but I had created something new, something beautiful. I had given life to a piece of art that held a piece of my soul. It was then I truly understood the act of creation is not just about making something new, it's about giving life to something that didn't exist before. Have you ever felt a rush of happiness when you've given meaning to something or someone in your life? There's a unique joy that comes from infusing meaning into the world around us, a joy that's as potent as it is profound. It's the feeling of breathing life into the mundane, transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary, and the simple into the significant. Take a moment and think about it. Perhaps it's that worn-out pair of sneakers in your closet. To an outsider, they might just be a pair of old shoes. But to you, they're a testament to the countless miles you've journeyed, the challenges you've overcome, the adventures you've embarked on. They're not just shoes, they're a chronicle of your life, a symbol of resilience and determination. And it's not just about objects, it's about experiences too. Remember that rainy day when you decided to take a walk in the park? To some, it might have seemed like an insignificant, even inconvenient event. But to you, it was a moment of serenity, a chance to feel the raindrops on your skin. to listen to the rhythm of nature, to appreciate the beauty of the world around you. It was a moment that you gave meaning to, a moment that you chose to see not as a hindrance, but as a gift. This is where the joy of giving meaning lies. It's in the ability to see beyond the surface, to find significance where others might not, to weave a tapestry of meaning in the fabric of everyday life. It's about understanding that every object, every experience, every person holds a potential story, a potential meaning that's waiting to be discovered, waiting to be told. So, the next time you find yourself staring at an old object or reminiscing about a simple experience, remember that the joy doesn't come from the object or the experience itself. It comes from the meaning you give to it, from the story you choose to tell. That old teapot might not mean much to others, but to me, it's a vessel of countless warm memories of love and togetherness. So, my friends, I urge you to embrace your creative power. You see, the world is but a canvas to our imagination. It is we who paint the colors of joy, sorrow, excitement, and tranquility onto it. It's time we pick up the brush more often. Every moment offers a new opportunity to create, to shape, and to give life meaning. It could be as simple as cooking a meal, writing a poem, or planting a tree. It's all about pouring your heart into what you do, leaving a part of you in your creation. The power of perspective cannot be overstated. The way we perceive our experiences shapes our reality. So why not choose to see the world through a lens of creativity and positivity? The joy of creation is second to none. It's time to tap into this boundless energy within us. Remember, your power as a creator lies within your ability to give life and experiences meaning. So go on, create, give meaning, and watch your world transform.